Good morning, my people, my people, my people, my people. My name is Chief Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son. I am the diaspora machismo. My people, look at this. You see those people there? They have been here since about 2 hours ago waiting. And the Caucasians send them so that when I start my video, they can start doing their work. As soon as they were sleeping and all kind of thing in the truck, as soon as I'm going to start the video, they're up and they're ready to work. Because that is the mission of the Caucasians. They normally come on Tuesdays at 12 o'clock and they park in the front. But today, they park here. So all I'll do, save the inconvenience and just move. See that? Can you see that? He's taking up his blower. So his blower will make all the noise. That's how the Caucasians operate. For over 2 hours they were sitting here while I protested. And now that I've finished protesting and finished writing my stuff, they're ready to work. My people, you have to remember that California is not a real world. It's a place of the living dead. There are just a few people who are not dead who are living here. That means they are not slaves. My people, they are doing everything in order to make the dead feel like the choice they have made to sacrifice their soul to Satan is worth it. So when I speak about the Most High God and they see me publicly and they try all that they could to get me to sacrifice my soul to Satan, and I didn't do it, the reprobates and the Caucasians around are angry and they don't want me to speak the truth because St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the Caribbean is next on the agenda. Before I go into my lesson, let me take some time to say hi to my good friend Michael Hales. Michael and I worked in Bermuda together. Michael is a very good man and he's now going through a lot of the things that I have gone through previously. That is because they cannot get him as they could not have gotten me. So they are trying to pressure him into surrendering his soul to the devil. Michael, I tell you to stay strong. As you remember, for the past few weeks, we have been dealing with the message, who are the Caucasians, and we have been pointing out lies in the Bible that the Caucasians put there. As I always like to remind you, that remember, from since AD 70, the Caucasians had the scriptures in their possession. And they have been tampering with the scriptures. And the Bible is a corrupt version of the scriptures. The Bible is a Caucasian's weapon to ensure that you don't make it into the kingdom of the Most High. They have put many lies in the script in the Bible, and they are hoping that you will buy into these lies wholesale and give them control over your life. A lot of people like to speak about the Beatitude. Those things that is found in Matthew chapter 5 verse 1 to 9. My people, I want to let you know that those words were not the words of the Most High Son Yahawashah. Those words were the words of the Caucasians bishop in Rome, and the objective was to ensure that he remained slave and he remained slaves forever. No matter what evil they would perpetrate upon you, you will be submissive and allow them to get away scot-free for the evil they have perpetrated upon you and they intend to perpetrate upon you. I will show you how this is true. For a man who knew the Bible and know the problem of his people, why would Jesus, who had a big multitude of people listening to his sermon, only deliver several catchphrases? Let me show you how this is not the writings or the utterance of the Son of the Most High. When you compare it to all of the other things that he did and said, it is nothing alike. It is uncharacteristic to the way he teach and present the word of his Father. Let me just go into a few of these examples, and I will tell you why was it important for the bishops and the Caucasians community to manage the behaviors and the conduct of the Israelites. Remember, all through the scriptures, the Israelites are known as great warriors, especially when we are faithful to the Most High. Remember, Abraham and 101 of his servants went and he tackled the 5 kings of the east and their entire armies. And Abraham was instrumental with a meager collection of men to defeat the 5 kings of the east and to take away his nephew Lot and all of the spoil of Sodom and Gomorrah. Samson, an Israelite, was a one-man army. Not even the entire army of the Philistine could have tackled him. David was a riot. If you go and you read the book of Joshua and you see the exploits of the 12 sons of Jacob, you will know why it was important for the Caucasians to manage the behaviors and the actions of the Israelite men. Their objective was not necessarily to make us afraid, but to make us passive and submissive and unwilling to act in our own defense and in our own protection. Let us get into it. Let us start with Matthew chapter 5 verse 3. Blessed is the poor in spirit. I personally don't know what the poor in spirit is, and there is no dictionary who can tell you what the poor in spirit is, because it is just 2 words that's thrown together. But when they say, blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted, what they are hoping to accomplish here is when they lynch your son, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your close friend, and you are mourning, you must believe that you are blessed because you are going through this set of tribulation, and you will be comforted. But you will seek for the entire of your life, and you will never be comforted, because there's no comfort coming unless you exert revenge upon those who offend you. They also say, blessed is the meek. You are favored by God if you are meek. But what is meekness? Meekness is being quiet, gentle, easy to be imposed upon, and submissive. In other words, being meek is you take on the persona of a coward, a weak man. It is highly important for the Caucasians so that we can be meek, so that they can do us what they want to do, whenever they want to do it. And we will give them a free ride, because in giving them the opportunity to run over us, we are favored by God, because being favored by God is what blessing is. Matthew 5:9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. My people, it is our everyone's desire to be called the child of the Most High, right? But in order for you to become the child of the Most High, according to the Caucasians, you have got to be a peacemaker. That means you will go out of your way to make peace with them when they are warring with you. Number 10, verse 10, blessed are you when you are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for you are the kingdom of heaven. So when they come and they enslave you, when they come and they rape you, when they come and they steal your properties, when they come and they oppress you and do you all manner of evil, you are favored by the Most High. So don't worry. Don't worry, you are favored by the Most High. Verse 11, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you and say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. So you see what they're hoping to accomplish. We will remember carefully. A few years ago, somewhere in the south, there were 5 or 6 churchgoers in a prayer meeting praying. A white youth walked into that prayer meeting with a gun and shoot those 5 helpless people dead right on the spot. What did the family of those 5 people said? They forgive the white youth because they were trying to be meek. They were trying to be peacemakers. They were trying to prove that they are worthy of the love of the Most High. They are worthy to go to heaven. My people, Elijah was caught up into heaven. Elijah killed almost 1,000 men in one day. The prophets of Jezebel, he killed them all. Samson asked the Most High for his strength back so he can take revenge on those people who blind him. And the Most High gave back Samson his strength. And in one blow, Samson killed the Philistine king, all of their princes, all of their prince, all of their governors, and all of the other hierarchy in Philistine. My people, when Shechem raped Diana, the daughter of Jacob, Levi and Simeon went into the city of Shechem and they killed everyone. Everyone, they didn't spare anyone. My people, they were only doing what the Most High God expect them to do when you touch the apple of the Most High's eye. When you touch an Israelite man or woman, you must be prepared for the consequences of embarrassing or touching the child of the Most High God. So you see, the Beatitudes was written and placed in the Bible by the Caucasians so they can murder you, rape you, steal your property, destroy your family, and walk away scot-free. And for many years, they have been doing all of these things to the children of slaves, to the Israelites, the direct descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they have been walking away scot-free. Scot-free, my people. The Most High is good. Now light have come. They are trying to hinder you getting a better understanding of the Bible, the book that was created to make you passive, to make you slave, and to ensure you go to hell with the Caucasians. My people, last night the Most High brought to me, this morning when I was praying, the Most High came and he spoke to me as he spoke to me when I was a child. He says, Alan, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. I show you all of these things. Revelation chapter 13. He says, the Caucasians is the beast that come out of the sea. So it is not the mark of the beast. It is the mark of the Caucasians, because that is what they're using to ensure that my people go to hell. You have to call it by the right name. They wanted to refer to it as the mark of the beast and not the mark of the Caucasians, because if you give it its true identity, then my people will be aware. And then the Most High say, what is the difference between a Caucasian and a dog? And immediately he put into my head the answer. I say, Father, there's no difference. The dog don't have a soul. and neither does the Caucasians. So it is a soulless Caucasian's objective to ensure that every man, every Israelite, every African, every Indian, every Asian, and all of the other members of the nations of the earth end up in hell with them. My name is Chief Strongblood, St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son. I am the diaspora. Much as